So, we got the first prize. We have a little bit more on after the second presentation. Now we're going to take you to a nice, lovely gentleman from Italy, more or less. Please welcome our next speaker, who is Baldovino Ruggieri.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Buongiorno, benvenuto.
Happy to be here with you. Here?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Io ho una domanda ma in inglese, of course. We have to speak in English. So.
First of all, sorry for my English. My English is a little bit poor, but I hope it will be enough.
No, it's even great because usually when Italian people speak English, you don't understand nothing.
Absolutely.
We understand you
You
also.
are right. You are right.
So, Baldovino, you are doing great in INIM electronics. Everybody knows that. You'll be talking about new technologies in safety and security systems. And, of course, are they key success and factors in that? So I have the only one question for you. In INIM electronics, are you afraid of new things, or you just use new things to earn money?
Absolutely not, because new things means opportunity to improve. New things means the opportunity to create new services and at the end of the day to improve the user experience. So new things are always welcome. Of course, there are new things, and we have to select the right one.
Okay, so now you're going to offer all the good new things which they can use with your help.
I hope.
Okay, prego, grazie mille.
Okay.
Baldovino Ruggieri, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start our presentation in about 3 seconds.
Oh, what a big light over there. Okay, good morning everyone. Again, sorry for my English, I hope it will be enough. So, first of all, I would like to, let me say, introduce a little bit INIM, who we are, who I am. I am one of the partners, one of the founder of INIM Electronics. INIM Electronics is an Italian company. This is our factory. Is an Italian company that is a manufacturer of fire detection, intrusion detection, home automation, and emergency lighting. So we span on a wide range of product. Where are we located? You can see on the map we are on the Adriatic coast of Italy, more or less in the center. And I would like to highlight that we are a fully owned Italian company. So all the partners of the company are Italian, and all the partners, myself, for example, works 100% of our time in the company. So we are not owned by a financial company or something like this, but every one of us is really focused on the business. The company is not so old, let me say, because the company born in 2005. I was one of the founders, and I am proud to show you how we start. We start really with a very small table. But now, after just a little bit more than 10 years, we have more than 10,000 square meters, and we have, as we can see from the next few slides, 130 people working in the company. Now we are present in all the continent, and at the moment we are employing 130 people. We are extremely proud that there were a survey from the most famous Italian newspaper, Corriere della Sera, and Corriere della Sera analyzed 15,000 companies in Italy, and INIM was among the 500 best company in Italy, and INIM was among the 40 AAA company in Italy. So we are extremely proud of this success, of this result. It means that the business model that we have in place seems to work, and we hope it will work even in the future. Few words about the team. The question was if we was afraid about a new thing. Absolutely not. we are focused every day developing new stuff. We have a team of 35 electronic engineers working every day in order to deliver new services and new product in the wide range of products that we have, because it spans from fire detection to intrusion detection, home automation, and emergency lighting. So we have 35 people working on there, and in order to have a better working environment, just 1 month ago we opened a new 2,000 square meter building where these people are now working. Important in my opinion is also, that all the cycle of the product is inside the company. So from the idea to the product. Now you can see a part of our production process. In particular, here you can see the testing, where we test all the electronic board. So the manufacturing process starts from the mounting of the board, in circuit testing, assembling, and so on. So everything is made inside the company in Italy, in our factory. I think this is an added value that we have to highlight. Of course, in order to deliver the best possible product, we also use some very, very sophisticated tool. I would like to highlight just one of these tools, that is the anechoic chamber. According to IMQ, that is the Italian body for quality I was speaking with, we are the only Italian company that works in the security environment that have a full equipped anechoic chamber. An anechoic chamber is very, very important in order to deliver very good product. We are speaking now about technology. We are speaking about the possibility to give you the best possible product. Anechoic chamber permits us to test if the product is able to, let me say, resist to noise, resist to problem that can come from the environment. And also it guaranteed that the product will not have interference with other products. So, and I would like to highlight that we invest a lot in machinery, technology, even not only in R&D, but also in manufacturing. Now, let's go a little bit more deeply into the topic of my speech, that is about technology, and is about how technology can help to have a more safe and secure environment. And we will focus mainly on fire detection. On the fire detection, because we are one of the leaders in the fire detection area, and we have a wide range of products spanning from small commercial to very big analog addressable system. But in all the system we are delivering, we at least try, but we embed the best available technologies. So let's speak a little bit about this technology. Very, very often the technology that we use in our product are technology that are used in different industry areas. For example, if we speak about the third issue, the CAN bus. CAN bus is very, very popular into the automotive sector. Every time that we brake on our car, we rely on the CAN bus. So our life is every day in the hand of the CAN bus. That has been demonstrated one of the best, probably the more reliable bus available in the industry. So the question was, why don't use this bus inside the fire detection system? That, of course, fire detection system has to deal with the life of the people. So we have to have an absolutely reliable system. So this is the reason why inside our panel, all the component speaks each other thanks to the CAN bus. So CAN bus is one of the best protocol, most reliable protocol, and I guess everyone has to focus on this bus when there is a communication among devices. Another point I would like to highlight is distributed intelligence. Why? As you can see inside this kind of panel, you have many modules. Every module accomplishes a certain task, and every module have a microcontroller that perform that task. Not only, this microcontroller speaks each other in a way that if some of them has a problem, the other can perform the task of the failed one. So the concept of multi-CPUs. So inside the same system, we don't have one single CPU doing all the job, because it is risky, because if we have one single fail, all the system fail. So the concept of multi-CPU permits us to have a more reliable system. Again, we are speaking about life of the people, so we have to have a very reliable system. On top of this, we build another concept, the concept of redundancy of the CPU. If you look, for example, at this part of the screen, you can see that we have one, I'm not able to, anyway, this system has two completely separate main CPU. It means that if one fails, the other can take the control of the system. This kind of technology is a technology that comes from the military area, and that comes from the space, that comes from the avionic, and permits us, again, to have a very reliable system. On top of this, it permits us also to comply with the EN standard, because the EN standard do not permit to lose more than 512 devices if something is wrong on the system. And so in this way we are fully compliant also with the more advanced standards. There are some other technology that we use every day. On our mobile, we use, of course, the touch screen. Touch screen we use also in the coffee machine, everywhere. So the idea was, why don't use touch screens also in a fire detection system? Using the touch screen, you will see that we can add to the system very interesting and advanced feature. Of course, we will be able to customize and so to improve the user experience, because every customer is different, so every customer needs that the system will be adapted to itself, according to the standard, of course. And every installation is different, so every installation needs to be adapted to the specific environment where the installation is. So with the touch screen, we can create a user interface exactly according to the need of the user, according to the need of the installation. Another technology that we are using is a technology that permits to every detector to understand on the loop where the detectors are connected, that permits to every detector to understand which detector, which device is after on the loop, which device is before it on the loop. In this way, the system is able to create graphical maps that for sure will simplify a lot the maintenance of the system and the programming of the system. Thanks to these graphical maps on the touch screen, we will also able to show some critical data. So if there is something wrong because during the maintenance a cable was broken, we immediately will have on the screen in a graphical way where it happened, and so we will be able to have an immediate reaction to this problem. Another interesting aspect is the aspect of integration of technology. Now CCTV is everywhere. CCTV is one of the main trends. So the idea was, why do not integrate this technology also into the fire detection system? It will be really helpful if I have an alarm to see if it is really an alarm, or maybe there is someone that is smoking a cigarette in a not permitted area. So the idea is, again, to use the touch screen that we have, the technology of the touch screen, in order to show immediately to the user what is happening. And not only, also where it is happening. So on the touch screen, when there is an event, we will immediately show the map where the event is occurring, and on the other side, what is occurring, capturing images from the existing CCTV system. This is a way to react in the best way to any kind of events. Of course, and we will see in a while, this kind of information are not available only in the local place, so on the panel. But of course, this information can also be delivered to a mobile, thanks to push notification, thanks to web server and so on. But I will be back on this in a while. Another technology that we like, because permits to have a very, very modular system, is networking. And so what we did is to integrate panel devices into a network. We can have an hardwired network like this, where we can embed up to 48 devices, for example, 48 panels. Then we can have a wide geographical network, because we can connect up to 20 network together in order to create one single and distributed system. I was speaking about the possibility to communicate. Of course, there are a lot of technology today available in order to communicate. And for example, one of the most simple are email. So, do you remember before I show you that we can show on the panel the map where the event occurred and the images of what is occurring? Well, we can take these images and send via email to the maintenance, to the installer, to the owner, to everyone we want, in order to warn them as soon as possible about what is happening on the system. And once you know that there is something wrong, you can connect to the web server of the system in order to manage and see in real time what is happening, even if you are on the other side of the world. Then, okay, I don't go forward on this, but there are many technologies that, of course, can help to integrate and simplify the life of the user, like the BMS interface and many others. But I would like to go to this slide, because time is flying, where we also would like to highlight the cloud technology. Cloud technology is now on the mouth of everyone. Everyone is speaking about cloud connectivity. Well, we would like to give added value through the cloud. So through the cloud, that is now a very established technology, we can deliver more services to the end user, to the installer, to the maintainer, and so on. Why? Why? Because we can give data storage space. Because we can give mainly push notification. With push notification, you will know in real time what is happening. And if the push notification is also related to images, you will also see immediately what is happening. And so this is a very big added value that we can supply to the market. So this is really a very good way to see how technology helps to have a more secure and a more safe world, because in this way you know in real time what is happening. Of course, when we speak about cloud, we speak about IoT, and there are a number of issues that rise about security of the communication. Security of the communication is an issue when you speak about intrusion, for sure, but also when you speak about fire detection. So in order to have a very safe cloud, is necessary to take into account all the possible way of attack, like the man in the middle, or the denial of services. There are many, many ways the hacker use in order to crash a system. And so when you develop a cloud system, you have to take into account all these possible attacks. With it, of course, any serious company does it, and this is something we have to be really, really careful. So cloud is safe. Cloud is secure. Don't worry about the use of the cloud if it is done from a serious company. On the other side, imagine when you are paying using your credit card. At the end of the day, you are using the cloud. So have a secure transaction on the web is possible, but you have to use some tools like SSL or AES encryption that permits to the system to be really safe and secure. And in fact, we like to say that this is from Pirelli, really. You know, the tire manufacturer has a payoff that is power is nothing without control. And so we like to say the same. So the power of the cloud can be really powerful, but we have to keep it under control. When we are connected to the cloud, of course, we can collect a lot of data. And so we, as INIM, we are developing now new technology based on statistical analysis that will permit to our customer to have some early warning about some possible event that can occur in their area. If we speak about intrusion, for example, if there are some events in the area, probably there will be some other events in the area. So, making some statistical analysis, we can also warn the customer about possible events. Another way we would use this data is in order to forecast the behavior of the people. We are working with the University of Ancona in order to put sensors in the environment, study how the people move and how the people act in the environment in order to create simulation of presence or in order to give a better experience in your house. So as soon as you wake up, we will open the curtain, we will turn on the coffee machine and stuff like this. All of this is possible thanks to the big data and thanks to the cloud. Now we will make I would like to speak also about we leave now the cloud and we are going to finish the presentation. I would like just to highlight that when we speak about technology, very often we speak about several areas. And so here I would like to simply to highlight that inside our system you can also have inside the fire detection also gas detection, emergency lighting, voice evacuation, integration of IP cameras, and so on. So this is also possible thanks to the protocol, thanks to the technology that is now available. So the possibility to have a full integration in one single system of feature that in the past belonged to many separate systems. Now one single system can be fire detection, can be gas detection, can be extinguishing system, can be voice evacuation, can be emergency lighting. So adding value to the designers in order to simplify the systems. Okay, I think we don't have so much time. I would like to speak also about some technology that we have into our detectors, but I see that time is really flying. And just a brief note about this, about the possibility for every detector, we are speaking now about fire detectors, the possibility about every detector to store their own story. So if something occurs, you can go to retrieve data from the detector and you can see what was the level of smoke in that moment, what was the level of temperature in that moment, and so on. And so this will help a lot to understand what is happening. So with all this technology, we have quick commissioning, quick maintenance, easy integration of system, easy understanding of what is happening, and many other things. At the end of the day, we have more safety. So the right use of technology, the right use of the new thing bring us to have a more safe environment, more safe system. Okay, here we have some example of installation that we did across the world. I go forward. Okay, just on the intrusion, I cannot speak so much because the time expired, but I would like simply to highlight that we were part of a very ambitious project. The project is SmartBox. SmartBox was a project again done in cooperation with the University of Ancona, and we use our cloud, we use our panel together with a lot of sensors. For example, we use a sensitive floor, and using this sensitive floor, we create what we call a sensitive space. We also use data collected from the cameras, and thanks to this, we can create a more easy to live environment in high-end villas and also in some very special retail shop. For example, there is the Huawei shop in Milan. That was the first Huawei shop in Italy, that is equipped with this technology, so they know where. My colleague from Bosch was speaking about this a few minutes ago. So we can know where people stops, what people are watching, and so in this way try to improve their user experience. Well, thank you. I hope that I was able to give you an idea about all the technology that we think can make the difference in order to improve our safety and our security. Thank you very much.
Grazie mille Baldovino.